and you've been graphing them. And one reason is, if I give you an equation, you can graph it and see a picture of all the solutions. Remember, solutions are numbers that make the sentence true. Okay, I need you to take your headset off. I won't talk forever. I hope not. And the other thing we do, where's your sheet? Oh, he's trying to put it in the right order. Well, these guys, Ryan, Corey, you should be on this page. Just turn the page over, and it's on the back. Okay? And they do have page numbers, so I don't know what kind of order it comes in. We'll find out. Okay. The reason we do equations of lines is we like to make predictions. It's called a model. And so we can make a prediction of what might happen if we believe that this is our model. We have other models. We have exponential growth. Like you can sit there and talk about doubling. Everything doubles. No, take your headset, put it off. Okay, so you can talk about that. All we're worried about in this class are lines. That's it. And you remember that m is the slope of the line, b is called the y-intercept. Okay, so here's an easy problem. Example 1. Example 1. You are given the slope is 2, and the y-intercept is 5. So, Andrew, what's the equation for that line then? Y equals mx plus b. This is all we've done with writing equations of lines. What are you going to put in for m? 2. That's right. Everybody should be doing this and writing it down. 2x plus, and what's the y-intercept? Take your headset off, please. It doesn't matter. Take it off. Plus what? Thank you. Plus what? 5. Great. That was easy. We're not going to do something so easy anymore. Okay? Headset off, please. Off. Thank you. Because you shouldn't have been doing all these other times. Okay. That's good. How are you going to do this? Write the equation of the line with slope 3 that passes through that point. Okay, Andrew? How are we going to do that? Now, I'm going to show you, but not today. At least I'm thinking of showing you. 2 different forms. This is called the slope-intercept formula. Y equals mx plus b. And we're going to substitute this point in, and we have also the slope. And we're going to substitute it into this equation right here, and we are going to find out what b is. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be to graph. But that's not always a good way to do it. Okay, Adam? So what's the y value? I have the slope is 3, and I have this ordered pair, negative 1, 6, which is the y value. Keaton, what's the y value? I'll give you a little help. Which is the y value there? The negative 1 or the 6? 6. Now, this is a solution, so I should be able to substitute it back into my equation, and it should make a true sentence. So in place of y, I'm going to put in 6. Then in place of m, what am I going to put in for m? Corey? Ryan, what am I going to put in for m? This is not going to be easy. At least I don't think. What's the slope? Andrew, what's the slope? Andrew, what's the slope here? Not 0. What's m? 3. Times x. What's x? Negative 1 plus b. I can figure out what b is. Now you have to remember order of operations. You have to remember all the stuff we did. Okay, so Andrew, what do I get here? What's a 3 times a negative 1? Negative 3 plus b. And now we have to solve. Sometimes I can just look at it and solve, sometimes I can't. Now I want b all by itself, so what do I have to add to both sides? We always undo adding next. Ryan, what do I have to add to both sides? Yes, you do. b is being added to negative 3. What do you want to get rid of? Evan, you know? I want to get rid of this negative 3. So I'll add 3 to both sides. This is going to be on your final exam. So we have to know it. We have to remember it. And we just did solve here for y in terms of x. So what's 3 plus 6? What's 3 plus 6? Nobody can tell me what 3 and 6 add up to? 6 plus 3 is what? 9. I know you think faster than that. And then you check in your head, negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Okay, Ryan? So this is what b is. So this is not done. Is this done? Nope. I have to get the equation of the line. So it's y equals m x plus b. I'll put those in color. What's the slope, Corey? Corey, what's the slope? What number goes here? Yeah. 3. And b is 9. So that's what you have to do these problems. So it's not a short process at all. You have to substitute in these values right here. And then you have to solve. So I'm going to write it down. You substitute in. And then you have to solve. And you're not done. You have to write the equation of the line. So let's do another problem. Okay, ready? That's what you should see next if you're in a blue packet. Except that I must have forgotten to take that out. Wait. No, let's see. It's example 3. It's on page 3, opposite 18. Oh, I am sorry. I will probably rerun this again. I don't know. We'll see. Everybody find that? Example 3? Did you find it, Riley? Okay. I want to write the equation of the line. It goes through those 2 points. We could graph it so we can see what's happening. 3, negative 2 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's a point over there about. And then negative 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the problem with my picture is it's not good enough. Now, do you remember how to find the slope? Remember how to find slope? It's right here. Yeah, but I only have points here. So I'm going to rewrite it here. It's x, y, and it's 3, negative 2, and it's negative 2, 8. So my slope, and we can't forget this, this is going to happen throughout all your classes in math. How do you find your slope? It's the difference in the y coordinates divided by the difference in the x coordinates. And if you don't put parentheses in, I think you're going to mess up your signs. Anytime you substitute in, you really should have it in parentheses. Okay, you got 4 numbers to put in the right places. Once you pick one of them, if it's in the right place, everything's predetermined. Okay, Ryan? What do you want to put in the first place, right here? What's just, I got a 50-50 chance. Is it x or is it y? Is it x or y? What's it say up here? You can't read that? It says y. Which y value do you want to put in? I'm going to highlight this, I think. Yeah. It doesn't matter to me which one you put in there. We've done this. This is old. What goes in there for y? What do you want to put in there? You want to put negative 2 in there. Okay. Then, now everything has to be where it is. Okay, Andrew? What goes here? You're right. Andrew? 8 goes here. If you don't know, then you better be paying attention. Then what's negative 2 is partnered up with what? What? Negative 2 is partnered with what number? 3. It's a ordered pair. That's the pair. And then what goes here? You should be writing this down. And what's the last thing here? Jake, do you know what the last one number is? I took care of these guys. What's left? Jake? What's left? Well, there's only one number left over there. What numbers are over here? 3, -2, -2, and 8. What number have I not used? This is used, that's used, that's used. What number is left? -2. Okay. Guys, you need to be trying a little harder. So, what are we going to get? Now, here's the problem. What is that? What's a -2 minus 8? Lindsay, do you know? What's a -2 minus 8? Do you have us already figured out? I should see you writing it down. You have to go to the next page. Oh, it already is there, isn't it? That's nice for you guys. I must not have printed up the right one. What's -2 minus 8? Brian? Brian, you want to get credit for today? You need to participate. What's this? Brian, what's -2 minus 8? No. Minus 10. What's a 3 minus a -2? I don't like those double negatives, so I'm going to make it adding the opposite. What's this? 5. So what's the slope? What kind of 2? -2. Okay. You should write it down. Even if it's written there, you should still write it down. Thought I got rid of that. The answer's there. I did on this. Okay. So, what's the equation of the line? It's y equals mx plus b. I can put in my slope. That's -2. But now, what am I going to put in? Riley? Which point do you want to put in there? It doesn't matter, by the way. You can put either the 3 -2 in or -2, 8. It doesn't make any difference. Which one do you want to do? Which one's on your sheet? Let's do it the other way. They used, what did they use? They used the 3 and the -2. So let's use this one so everybody can participate. Let's put that one in there. Which one's y? Andrew, which one's y? No, it's a good packet, except that I put it together wrong. I should have just done it page by page. My mistake. What's y? 8. So 8 goes here, equals -2 times x plus b. So you should be writing this down because it's not the way it's done in the packet. So what's the x value? Make it bigger. There you go. What's the x value? Dean, what's the x value? What's the x value? -2. Now, can you do that? What are you going to get here? 8 equals, what's a -2 times a -2? Adam, what's -2 times -2? 4. Oh, I can do this one easily. What do you add to 4 to get 8? What do you add? 4. So b equals 4. Am I done? No. I have to put this b value back in that equation. So y equals -2x plus 4. And then, as in the table problem, I could make predictions down the road. I could say, what happens when x is 100? And it's just kind of nice to do that. Well, let's see what the next page looks like. Sometimes you can just work right off the graph. I don't know if it's there on the answers there on the graph. Next page. No, you're back. You're too far ahead, I think. Oops. Never mind. No, that's way too far ahead. This should be in order. Okay, so example 3. There it is, right there. Okay, guys, let's write the equation of this line. Right. What's the slope? Okay, guys, it's y equals mx plus b. The slope's not 0. What's the slope? change pages here. No, I don't see a graph there. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. You got to go to the right page. That's not the right page. Whoops. Put the pen down. This is in order. There it is. At the bottom. Okay, let's see if we can find yours. Oh, there it is. Right. Write the equation down now. Where's happened to you? You go into Algebra Lines, Semester 2. And you go in here. And you go into Notes. That's the first one. Now you're going to have to open it. Okay, you guys to the right page? Did you write the equation of the line down? What do you have to know to write the equation of the line? I know this isn't easy. You have to find the slope and the y-intercept. Should we find the y-intercept first? Because that's easy. Riley, what's the y-intercept here? What is a y-intercept? It's where the line crosses the y-axis, so it's 4. So that's going to go in right there. You can write right on your graph, who cares? And then we have to count. Is the slope positive or negative? Okay, Jake, this is the stuff that you missed in Chapter 5. Is it positive or negative? Is this going down the hill or is it going up the hill? You're always going left to right. It's going down, which means it's negative. Okay? So, I got that nice point. Where's another nice point? Looks like it's over here. How many squares is that? 2. And how many to get up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what does it look like the slope is? What's the slope? I can hear it all the way up here. 3. So y equals 3x plus 4. Yeah. Yeah, you should write it down. The answer wasn't there in that one. I might have missed one. So I took the answers out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to find the slope and the y-intercept for all these problems and write the equations of the lines. I believe you have to be able to do that on the MCAs. So, motivation right there. Okay, practice. Now there should be practice there and there should be room. Yeah, good job. So let's go to the next page. Oh, this is the wrong one. No. I know, but I thought I fixed this, so this is what you guys got. I probably deleted the wrong one. If you want to wait a second, I can fix this. I'm going to put this back up there on Schoology, but I want this one so you have room to write. I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. Now let me see. I might already have it.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see what that one says. No, that's not what I want. No, it would have to be after that. So, 252. Okay, then I messed up. I'll just call it lesson 1. I want you to have room. You guys kind of have room. Again, I don't like what I did there. Oh, where is this? Okay, now put this up on Schoology. It'll be the last thing. Oh, there it is. I already have it. It's the, I goofed up here. It's this one that you want to open. It's already there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you guys, I goofed up when I told you which one to upload. You want to upload the last one. I don't know how I managed to goof that up, but I did. So close this one out and open this one up. This other one's nice, but you have no room to work. So, this is the very last one. It says lesson 1, writing the equation of a line. I think this is more up there for me, because I have to fix that. The lessons. Okay, so you'll have room to write it now. Is he getting this? Yeah, that's the one we're going to do.
Okay, and then this one,
You have to go by the page numbers. Yeah.
but this, I don't know if we got this.
What's he got? It's -4. Did I not miss my? Did I miss my negative? It's the very last one. Says lesson 1. Yeah. Sorry. Did you find it? Did you open the new one? Open the notes. Okay, it's going. Yeah, it should be 20 pages. We're fine because you guys you had a hard copy. Now you have to close this one out because this isn't the one. Well, you don't have any room to write, so I redid it for you. Yeah. Is that
We're supposed to be preserver. The main for game. Beast Max. My launch.
lesson 1? I don't think
School should have alien.
open in.
They should. Have to like the expensive alien desktop.
There you go. Now you're set. Did you find out where I messed up? So you don't have any room to work here. So you got to close this one out and open the other one.
Alienware.
You got to close this one out.
The college, yeah.
There it is. Okay, so back to where we were. Oh, I thought I paused it. Guess not. Okay, y equals what? mx plus b. This should not be hard to do, this part. So what am I going to put in for m, Keaton? This is what I have to replace. Those are numbers. That says the slope. What's the slope here? Up right here. 2, just 2, x plus, and what's the y-intercept? 7. That's all there is. Okay, Jake, what about this one? What's the slope? Jake? What's the slope here? Yeah, that goes in right in front of x. plus the y-intercept, which is 10. Okay? Ryan, are you not going to participate today? How about that one? There are a bunch of these. Okay, so I want you to try that. I'll come around and help. You guys ready? Andrew? Here's my equation. I don't have b. This is the problem. It's y equals mx plus b. I do have the slope, though. What's the slope? Slope is 2, right? And then what are we going to put in here for y? If you need to do this, x comma y. What are you going to put in for y? Corey? This is what you have to do to find b. What are you going to put in for y? So 5 equals 2 times x. What's x? Negative 1 plus b. So 5 equals negative 2 plus b. What's b equal to? What do you have to do to both sides? No. Add 2. So b equals 7. Am I done? No. I have to write the equation with the b in there. So y equals 2x plus 7. Let's try the next one. I'd rather do point slope, but anyway. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, Corey? So I'm going to put in a negative 4 for x plus b. Is that okay, Keaton? Now what am I, oh, I can't do this one wrong. Impossible. What goes in for y? Guess what, x and y are the same. So what am I going to put in here? What's y equal to? 1. Equals negative 4 times 1 plus b. Now what? Keaton, what am I going to do next? I want to solve for b, remember? But I want this all by itself. I have a negative 4 here. I don't want the negative 4. Actually, I should multiply it out. There. No, I multiplied it out. How do I get rid of that negative 4? What's the opposite of negative 4? Add 4. Yes. Yes, he is.
Class is over. Please send a plan.
Okay. So you add these. What's 1 and 4? No, add. 5. I check, that's 0. That's right. And then I finish the problem. I have to put in y equals mx plus b. So y equals, well, what was the slope? I forgot. Oh, it's negative 4. Got to go back and read it. Plus 5. Yes. Keaton, this is what you have to do to finish. It's not going to go away. The lesson is not going to go away, so you need to really focus. And probably test on Wednesday. A little quiz on Wednesday. See if you can do it. Okay, did you get that, Riley? Or do I need to do it again?